for joining us for a very exciting announcement about an exciting proposal to help our City of Lincoln organization recruit and retain highly skilled team members. We care about recruiting and retaining top talent for our team here at City Hall because we know that excellent employees provide excellent service to our community. And that's why we continuously look to implement policies and practices that make the City of Lincoln an even more attractive employer, one that supports the growth and health of our current teammates, knowing that in doing so, we are enhancing the capacity to support the growth and vitality of our broader community. Today, I am proud to announce that the City of Lincoln will be the first municipality in Nebraska to offer paid parental leave for our employees. Once approved by the City Council, the City of Lincoln will begin to provide 6 weeks of paid parental leave for city employees upon the birth, adoption, or fostering of a child. And this proposed paid parental leave policy offers a new benefit to our employees and cascading benefits to their families and our broader community. Providing new parents with paid leave contributes to healthy child development, improves maternal health, supports a partner or father's involvement in childcare, and reinforces families' economic security. By offering paid parental leave, the City of Lincoln will be in an even stronger position to compete for top talent who deliver the high-quality services that our community expects and deserves. This policy also will enable the city to implement one of the recommendations made by the recent 21CP Solutions consulting firm through the Lincoln Police Department Workplace Assessment. Here to provide more details about how our proposed paid parental leave policy benefits our employees and the entire community is our Director of Human Resources, Barb McIntyre. Director McIntyre?
All right. Thank you, Mayor. When our employees and their families are supported, they perform their best at work. Paid parental leave helps our new parents stay in the workforce and allows them the time to adjust to balancing caregiver and work responsibilities while improving their household economic security in the critical year following the birth, adoption, or fostering of a child. Key provisions of our paid parental leave policy include 6 weeks of paid leave for the birth, adoption, or fostering of a child. Our part-time employees will receive a prorated number of hours. Eligible employees include our non-union, full-time, part-time, probationary, and regular employees who are regularly scheduled to work 20 hours or more per week. Approved paid parental leave may be taken at any time during the 12-month period immediately following the birth, start of an adoption or foster placement process of a child with that employee. Paid parental leave must be exhausted before employees may utilize their sick leave, vacation leave, or personal convenience holidays for the birth, adoption, or foster placement of a child with the employee. Offering paid parental leave is the right thing to do for our employees, their families, and the community. It allows new families to be together in an important bonding moment. Paid leave policy benefits the community by improving employee retention and productivity without significantly increasing operating costs to the city. Paid parental leave also has a positive effect on employee productivity and morale and results in lower turnover rates for employees. Additionally, this program aligns with the city's goal to create an inclusive culture that retains and recruits talent from a diverse workforce.
Thank you so much for your leadership on this effort, Director McIntyre. Private sector companies know firsthand how paid parental leave policies can enhance talent recruitment and retention, promote a positive workplace culture, and support the economic security of employees and their families. And at this time, I'd like to invite up Jasmine Kingsley, the Chief People and Legal Officer at Huddle, to share her insights about the benefits of paid parental leave for Huddle and its employees. Jasmine?
Thank you, Mayor. Good morning. I'm Jasmine Kingsley, and I serve as Chief People and Legal Officer at Huddle, where I've worked for the past 8 years. We're a global leader in sports technology, proudly headquartered here in Lincoln. I'm also a mom of 2 young children, both of whom I've welcomed during my tenure at Huddle. Simultaneously growing my family and my career would have felt out of reach without Huddle's commitment to support for working families. We demonstrate this by offering benefits such as generous paid parental leave, fertility and family-forming care benefits, flexibility, and soon an on-site child care facility in partnership with Primrose. As our business has grown and grown more resilient, we've taken the opportunity to expand our paid parental leave benefit and currently offer 8 weeks bonding time for all parents, including adoptive and foster parents, plus an additional 6 weeks medical recovery time for birthing parents for a total of 14 weeks. I know from firsthand experience, and we consistently receive feedback from our employees, that our paid parental leave benefit is a crucial form of support and source of peace of mind as they embark on their family-forming journeys. Our demonstrated support for working families not only helps us attract talent, but it also drives employee retention, particularly following that tenuous postpartum period when individuals may be more likely to seek greater work-life balance and flexibility or leave the workforce altogether. While the Family and Medical Leave Act provides job and group health benefits protection, the workforce of today needs more. It's not enough to know that your job is secure as you prepare to grow your family. You also need to know that your income is secure and livelihood is protected during that most precious and delicate time of welcoming a new child. This is no less the case for our municipal workforce, who are dedicating their efforts towards making Lincoln a wonderful place to live and work. In Lincoln, over 75% of children under 6 have all parents in the workforce, compared to the national average of just under 67%. This indicates that our working families often rely on more than one income to sustain their economic security. The mayor's proposal to offer paid parental leave to city employees is an important step towards ensuring our municipal workers don't have to choose between career and family, and will help protect the economic security and professional engagement of our community. I applaud all those involved in blazing a trail in our state on this important issue.
Thank you so much, Jasmine, for your leadership in the private sector and for being with us here today. One of the most significant benefits of paid parental leave is the time it grants parents to spend with their newest family members. And here to talk more about those specific benefits is Dr. Stacy Bleicher, who is a local pediatrician with an interest and expertise in community health and child abuse prevention. Dr. Bleicher, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor. I have 35 years experience as being a primary care pediatrician in Lincoln and have worked extensively with community efforts to improve safety of children, whether it be physical safety or prevention of child abuse and those sorts of issues. I think this is an imperative addition to our employer offerings to our parents in this community, and an important time to be able to show that our community supports young families when in fact many lack some community. It is a wonderful pairing with the universal home visitation for new parents in our county, and it's wonderful to see this being offered. By allowing both parents to be home after birth of a new child or adoption or receipt of a foster child, these families are able to have both parents receive information, get questions answered they have regarding parenting, wellness of their child from that visiting nurse program, but also to allow them to learn to function as a unit, which is so very important. The fathers that don't have leave and are trying to support mothers in birthing new babies oftentimes are going to work sleepless. If they have paid time off, they're able to be home and help and know that, hey, we can do shifts, we can recoup, we can do teamwork, which is such an important part of parenting. It's also a very important time to really start the foundations of a stable family. And we know how important those conditions are for building children who are resilient, who can deal with normal stresses in life, can do well educationally, and do well in the future as adults within our communities. So I'm very pleased to see this happening and hope that it will be a wonderful example for other businesses in the community to continue to support young families, new parents, to move forward in as positive a way as possible with their child.
Thank you so much for all you do for our community's families, Dr. Bleicher. Offering paid parental leave for our City of Lincoln employees is a win for our employees, their families, and our wider community. And Supporting new parents at the City of Lincoln, in turn, supports the growth and development of our children, our workforce, and our reputation as a community in which everyone has the opportunity to reach their full human potential. With that, we'd be happy to open this up for questions from the media and anyone who's joining us by Zoom as well. Anthony?
Yeah, so is this going to be offered right away at the start of employment? Is there a probationary period? And then are they being paid in full? Is there a percentage they're being paid? You know, what's that kind of look like?
Implementation will be a phased process, but I would be happy to hand over to Director McIntyre, who can explain what that phasing will look like.
So what we're doing is it's going forward, as you know, to the City Council, and assuming that they go through the 3 readings and adopt the proposal, it will be available May 1st for all our unrepresented employees, and there is no waiting period. Any new employee, that if they start on May 1st, it's available to them on May 1st. We wanted to recognize that there is a need for employees, even in that first year of employment, to be able to access these forms of benefits and have them to take advantage of. So no waiting period at all. What was the second part of your question?
Is it paid in full, or is it a portion of their salary?
It's their full hourly rate that they will receive. So.
Gotcha.
Any other questions? Yeah, go ahead.
So where is the money coming from the city? Obviously, that's a lot of money that could be potentially handed out for parents, employees, mother, father, whoever. So is this coming from the budget, or where is this exactly going to be coming from?
Go ahead. Okay. I'm really excited you asked me that question because it's not a large expense to the city. The city has about a $300 million operating budget, and we've already budgeted in those salaries, but we did want to know what is the impact of that salary budget, and it is only $335,000 a year, so it's not the impact one would think it is. It's much less, which is another huge benefit. For the rewards we're going to reap, the cost is just not substantial.
Okay.
Any other questions?
All right.
I'll ask one more.
Yeah.
Why is this something that the city thinks is important? I know you guys talked about it before, but some believe that it's not the government's responsibility to pay for a personal decision to have a family. So why do you guys think it's your responsibility to help pay for that?
Okay.
Well, I want to just remind everyone that we are an organization that employs over 2,000 individuals, and those 2,000 individuals suit up every day and come to work to deliver essential services for our community. We need to recruit top talent to be able to deliver top services with great customer service. So this is part of being an effective employer. But then it also has long-term benefits too. We know that when secure attachments are formed with our infants in the home, when parents are feeling like they are striking a good balance, we are helping to create successful families in the community, and successful families that enjoy economic security help create a more vibrant and vital community that is thriving. So there are multiple layers of benefits to the organization and to our broader community. So it's strategic in lots of ways. Any other questions? Okay. Thank you so much for joining us to learn more about the work we're doing here to support our employees and our community. We're grateful that you showed up today. Thank you. Thank you to our guests.